Hi there. I have recently decided to buy a good waveform function generator. Although being a hobbyist, many times I like to do serious measurements, and as you can see here in my workbench, most of my instruments are Keysight, Agilent or Road-Schwarz. There are of course other great brands like Tektronix and Ritsu and others, but these ones here have support here where I live. Then I started to research the market, keeping in mind some key specifications as high quality signals, sinusoids in the range of 100 to 200 megahertz, low jitter and fast rise times for square waves and pulses and so on. By the way, jitter is probably the most important indication of the quality of a waveform generator. Not a surprise that Keysight is at the top of the market with the 33600A series, offering instruments with less than 1 picosecond of jitter. Really amazing, but with a cost around $7,700 plus tax. There were also known brands as Teledyne LaCroix 200 MHz and B&K Precision 120 MHz, TTI and the Chinese Regal and Siglent. I soon realized that TTI has a horrendous interface with clients and that I would certainly have serious problems with this brand if I needed support, and then it was the first one to be discarded. Concerning Teledyne and B&K, there is a particularity in relation to those brands, as we will see in a while. And finally, Regal and Siglent, but I have to be honest, at the beginning I was trying to avoid these brands. Don't know exactly why. Probably just because the classic brands are in the market for a much longer time. This is part of the spreadsheet I made after collecting the main specifications for each manufacturer and model. As you can see, there is a lot of information here. Concerning Teledyne / LaCroix and B&K, take a look at the front panel of the model T3AFG200. Actually, this is the 500, but it's the same front panel. And the 4064B from B&K. And compare to the Siglent. It's the same instrument. And reading their documentation, we also clearly see that. Why should I buy a rebranded Siglent and pay more? Now, in regards to Regal, it was more expensive and the specifications are not as good as the Siglent, so it was also discarded. Based on the spreadsheet, Siglent was the last option left, and then I started to look for reviews on the internet, and I found two very good ones on channels Afrotechmods and the Signal Pass. Please see the references in the description below. Posted about 3 years ago, probably when the series SDG6000X was released in the market. The Signal Pass revision made by Shariar, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, if not I apologize, is pretty comprehensive, including internal construction and design details, and certainly deserve to be seen. In the Afrotechmods review, Two details caught my attention. One referring to display operation and the other referring to relevant spurs around 2.4 GHz, even when there was no output. The display operation detail concerning the touchscreen doesn't affect me, as I normally use a stylus. And about the spurs issue, I decided to take a risk and then ordered the SDG6022X, the 200 megahertz model, expecting that Siglent, after 3 years, corrected the problem. I was almost forgetting. There were also 3 important reasons why I have chosen Siglent. The SDG6000X series has 2 channels. It can generate IQ signals, offered as an extra option, and Siglent has local support, repair and calibration.